In Fairview, Kentucky, a small, quiet town surrounded by farmland and pine, few people were more respected than Coach Daniel Reese. He taught history and coached the high school football team. For years, he was the town's pride, a man of integrity, commitment, and heart. He mentored struggling students, volunteered at food drives, and stayed after school tutoring kids who needed help. To most, he was a role model, and to some, a father figure. So when Daniel didn't show up for school one Friday morning, and his truck was found abandoned by the reservoir just outside town, it felt like the ground cracked beneath Fairview's feet. Daniel was last seen around 9:13 p.m. Thursday night at a gas station near town. Security footage showed him buying coffee and chatting with the cashier. He left alone. His home was undisturbed. The door was locked. His truck was found by the reservoir with no signs of a struggle. His phone was inside, water damaged and locked. There was no note, no signs of violence, no direction, just a respected man, gone without a trace. Detective Carla Jennings led the case. At first, the working theory was simple. Daniel may have been robbed, attacked, or abducted. But as days passed and no ransom calls came, no evidence turned up, and no body was found, the narrative began to shift. His finances revealed a strange detail: a $7,000 cash withdrawal made 2 days before he vanished. Daniel wasn't known to carry large sums or have secret habits. He had no debt, no drug use, and no travel plans. Then came a mysterious tip. An anonymous email that read simply, "You're looking in the wrong place. Ask about student 179 for one." The email led detectives to an old student file. Caitlin Brewer, a graduate from the previous year. She had left town after high school and was never considered part of the investigation until now. School records were clean, but in a confidential counselor file, they found a sealed note she had written accusing Coach Reese of grooming behavior during her senior year. She never submitted the letter, and the school failed to act. The investigators contacted Caitlin. She was now living in Nashville and at first refused to talk. But eventually, she told them the truth. She and Daniel had a secret, inappropriate relationship. And when she realized he might be doing it again to another student, she came back to confront him the night before he disappeared. Still, she insisted she did not harm him. A week later, a package arrived at the sheriff's office. No return address. Inside, a flash drive. It contained a single video. Coach Daniel Reese sat in a chair, face pale, hands folded. "If you're watching this, I'm gone. And I'm sorry," he confessed. To emotional manipulation, to breaking trust, he said. He had crossed lines with students' relationships that went too far. The weight of it had caught up with him. "I thought I was helping people. I told myself that. But I hurt them, and I can't live with it anymore." The video ended with Daniel walking out of frame. 2 days later, Daniel's body was found in a spillway near the reservoir, weighted down with rocks. Cause of death: suicide by drowning. Autopsy and evidence confirmed he had taken his own life shortly after recording the video. The community was blindsided. How could a man so trusted be guilty of such a betrayal? How had no one seen the signs? Worse still, Caitlin wasn't the only victim. After the video went public, 2 more former students came forward. Fairview removed Daniel's name from trophies, plaques, and scholarship awards. The high school overhauled its reporting and misconduct procedures. An outside investigation found administrative negligence and recommended new oversight policies. Caitlin and the other victims received counseling and offered statements anonymously. They chose not to press charges posthumously, but they wanted the truth to be known. Daniel's legacy, once golden, was gone, but the truth, however painful, was finally in the light.